Hello and thanks for joining us. Therapy dogs have become an important way to improve workplace well-being, from police stations to corporate headquarters. Today, reporter Emily Haugen introduces us to one dog that keeps things positive at Maple Grove Hospital.
Come on, get up, jump up.
If you're looking for a pick-me-up,
Jump up here.
you might want to call on Birdie.
Oh, look at her snuggle right in.
Her handle, Christy Lindemann,
There you go.
brings the English cream golden retriever to Maple Grove Hospital every other week.
Yeah.
And Birdie
Good girl.
was made for this.
People tell me she's just the perfect dog.
How old is Birdie?
But unlike Birdie, hospitals aren't always warm and fuzzy. Like in the antepartum unit, where healthcare workers care for women with high-risk pregnancies.
I'm due June 11th, so we are 34 weeks today.
Mom-to-be Sarah Albright is one of them.
There's a lot of people who've been here a little bit longer.
She just arrived 3 days ago.
We're here just because the baby's pretty small. I think in the 1 percentile as of yesterday, about 3 pounds.
Come on.
It's a stressful and often unpredictable situation to be in. But Albright says her time at the hospital's been positive.
Good girl.
At least part of that credit goes to Birdie.
It just kind of makes you forget about everything that's going on, right? It's a distraction.
A positive distraction for Albright, who has a dog at home. And Birdie doesn't just benefit the patients.
She just gives that unconditional love that everybody needs.
Perinatal nurse navigator Tanya Thomas says Birdie's bi-weekly visits are a calming presence for antepartum staff, too.
To see my patients enjoy that time with Birdie, then I know they're having a good day and they've had, a good moment in their day amidst all the medical things that we're working on.
Yeah.
That effect touches everyone.
You can snuggle.
And Lindemann sees it every day.
She's very food motivated.
Birdie's her third therapy dog,
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
and she's not slowing down.
I've seen firsthand the power that they can help someone have a better day.
It's pretty clear. A dog can offer a soft spot, no matter what you're in for. In Maple Grove, Emily Haugen, CCX News.
For the last 3 years, legislative efforts on behalf of the American Legion Department of Minnesota have been led by a Maple Grove resident, and there is a lot going on behind the scenes. To give you an update, Shannon Slatton sat down with Legislative Chair Christy Janigo.
So this was a new issue for us. We actually got started last year where I brought the idea to Representative Emma Greenman. Some states had begun to introduce bills to tackle what we are calling claim sharks. So they are unaccredited parties who seek to represent veterans on VA benefits matters, sometimes charge them steep fees, promise or guarantee benefits, and it doesn't always work out positively for the veterans. So we are really excited that we had a bill this year that traveled both through the House and the Senate. It remains to be seen yet whether or not it will be successful, but we're really proud of the progress we made and bringing awareness to this issue.
It seems like something that legislators would be supportive of. You wouldn't have a lot of pushback against it. Has that been the case?
It's been surprisingly controversial.
Really?
So you've gotten, the behavior's already illegal under the Code of Federal Regulations, but the concern with some is that by taking these bad actors out of the picture, you might be limiting choice for veterans in some way. But our opinion is that it's not choice if it comes with a side of fraud, broken promises, and steep fees.
All right, so we'll be watching to see if that gets through. Something else that you've been working on for the past few years, charitable gambling when it comes to the Legion. And tell us where that is right now.
Yeah, so I never thought that I would be working on charitable gambling issues, to be honest with you, but it is huge for the American Legion. About 10% of all charitable gambling operations in the state of Minnesota are American Legion posts. And our charitable gambling donations are really how we carry out our 4-pillar mission in serving veterans in our community. So the state of Minnesota does collect steep taxes from us, some posts paying as much as 33% in taxes to the state of Minnesota. We joke they're our largest donor. So the funding goes to the general budget and not necessarily to veterans programs. So we just wish that we had more money in our pockets to get out to the small local charities that we support. So we have been working on tax cuts for charitable gambling for a number of years. And we know that our plight is getting noticed. It's just taking a long time to gather enough support for this issue.
And how do you think it's going to go this year?
This year, I'm not super hopeful for the tax cuts, but we'll continue working on it. We've got several great ideas for next year to keep doing this because you can't keep doing the same thing and expect different results. So we'll get creative and we'll kind of move with this issue to keep it moving forward.
And speaking of next year, you're going to be stepping back as the legislative chair. Big move for you. You've been in place for 3 years. You've done a lot of good things.
Yeah, that's right. I've really enjoyed the past 3 years. You know, it's not often when you say that a volunteer opportunity like this has yielded so many great experiences. I've been to Washington, D.C. 3 times with American Legion members. I've spoken in the Rotunda at Vets Day on the Hill twice now. And I've also organized a great legislative gathering at Mancini's before the start of the legislative session for 2 years in a row. And I really think that's how we've been getting our message out to lawmakers and getting more support for our issues.
So, of course, the issues won't go away. Where can people watching go for more information?
That's right. Yeah, check back to mnlegion.org/legislation. They will update their legislative platform every fall, approximately in the December timeframe.
All right. Well, thank you always for making time for us here at CCX Media. I know the folks at home really appreciate it. Christy Janigo, Department of Minnesota American Legion Legislative Chair, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
For families with children in the Robbinsdale School District, an important reminder to fill out the district's bus survey. Robbinsdale uses an opt-in system to design its bus routes. According to the district, it helps decrease the number of routes, saving money. Every family is required to fill out the survey, even if you don't plan to use district busing. The survey is open now and closes on Friday, May 30th.